Welcome back to the Drifting on the Royal podcast. This is Mig.
This is Lano.
RK67.
We are stuffed.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Hernandez.
A very big thank you.
Those tacos were delicious. Those
Yeah.
ribs were awesome.
Our
Thank you.
dinner was sponsored by Lano's dad.
And what was it? Tacos.
Tacos.
I believe it's
El
Tacos
Cabrón.
del Cabrón,
And we had memolitas.
which is kind of like a play on words because they cook everything over coals. Or Carbón is pretty much coals. But I'm sure they use mesquite or something because those ribs had really good flavor.
I didn't think I was going to eat everything, and I just slowly realized my plate was empty.
Oh, you finished the whole plate? Well, me and
I
you both
finished.
ate the memolita first.
Yeah.
And then Miggy didn't eat it. He just ate the ribs.
Yeah, I went to town on those ribs, man. About a plate
Yeah.
and a half of ribs.
Wait,
But-
you got some of our ribs or what? What do you mean plate and a half?
There was like 4 plates
Four
of
plates
ribs.
of ribs, yeah.
There's still some left over.
Yeah, there's still some left.
Oh,
and
don't,
and
show
then
it, don't show it to me.
I think my wife took a plate of memolitas. I think
My
there was
wife-
3 of them. 3 or 4 of them.
Why don't you give her a plate of the ribs? The shrimp
Well,
ribs?
that was the first thing I opened, and she's like, "Oh, I'll take that." And I was like, "All right." But the ribs, I don't know how you eat the ribs with tacos. I mean, I don't know how you eat. I mean, the bones get in my way.
Yeah, you that's dangerous. If that, I don't know if they get the meat off the bone and put it on the tortilla, but there's no way you just put them on like that.
Nah.
You're gonna crack a tooth. Like that's dangerous, man.
But
So-
we're good.
Yeah, delicious.
So it looks like it's East LA. It says
Number 1 East LA
over here on
tacos a cabrón.
I'm waiting for their Instagram to pop up, but Atlantic Boulevard. 1009 South Atlantic Boulevard, and then another one on Olympic. So it was from one of those. But yeah, they have an Instagram following. Yeah, here are the ribs. Yeah,
Ooh.
it's like a big line. Oops. A big
Yeah,
line.
they're delicious. Everything was delicious. Thank you, Mike.
Try them out, people.
Try them out. It's a big sponsor.
We recommend.
I kind of want to get this out of the way,
What?
but I don't know if you
Spit
guys
it
gotta
out.
say anything with
Spit it out.
the Blue Beetle.
The Blue Beetle, the new Marvel character.
No, DC.
Oh, he's a DC,
DC.
character. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I want to ask you
Oh,
something
yeah, yeah.
else. Like, I mean, Miggy brought up a point where, like
Hey, what happened to the heater, dude? My legs are cold.
you know,
I thought you were gonna bring in.
I was gonna try to bring you know, my wife said that she said there might be a heater in here.
He got you.
So I gotta look for it.
That's why he brought the tacos to get your mind off the cold.
Yeah, well, the tacos are good, and then he did get us mineral water. And the mineral water was making me burp just before we got on there.
Well, that's what it's supposed to do, clear you out, so you're
Yeah.
able to speak
Yeah, it was good.
without burping.
You know what? It's not that bad. This one's not that bad.
Miggy has one. He hasn't opened. He's not a fan. But I gotta look. She said there might be a heater in
I
here.
say you try it. It's not that bad. Oh man,
I'll take it home. I'll try it at home.
yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so the Blue Beetle, the Beaner DC superhero.
DC superhero, Mexican superhero. the
Okay,
first.
so this is my review because
Uh-huh.
I was watching it, and I started falling asleep in and out of it,
Yeah, I did too.
and then
That's not a good sign.
yeah,
To me, I saw it in 2 sittings. So yeah,
I fell asleep along the long stretch, and then I caught like the end of it, like already towards the end of it. So what I've seen, which we'll touch on right now, but based on what I've seen, I don't want to go back and finish watching what I missed. Like it's
Yeah.
a movie that I was like, all right, whatever.
See, unlike you, I did go back
Nah,
to the point where I fell asleep to catch up on.
No, I was not gonna
on
go
what I
back.
missed and-
what I watched didn't make me intrigued
Yeah.
or interested in seeing what plot.
That's what I was
was
getting to.
missed.
It's like it really didn't matter. It didn't make the movie much better or nothing. So
It's like I was sort of pot committed, but I was like, we're not doing this one.
I mean, but it's a Mexican. I mean, he's Mexican, but it's like for all. I mean, like I don't want all the wrong reasons, but it was too much of.
But Vanessa was telling me if I was offended. I was like, it's not that I was offended.
Right,
It's
right. I
just-
wasn't offended, but-
It's like played out.
Yeah.
The stereotype, Mexican family.
Like if the stereotype, if you got me,
the
it's funny.
crazy
It's funny.
abuelita and
This wasn't funny. So you had told me she saw it like in the past, right?
the what?
You said Vanessa had seen it in the past.
No,
or
she hadn't seen. No, we were
you
watching
guys
it for
watched
the first
together.
time, and she fell asleep right away.
So she didn't like it. She didn't care for it.
No, she didn't. She's all my movies. She always sleeps on all my movies. And
Or
then
are
she
you guys
never-
watching starting the movie at 11 p.m. or are you guys starting?
No, we'll start like damn 7, 8.
But you know what I've noticed, dude? Well, just like with me, regardless of what time I start the movie, if it's not good, like if it doesn't have me
First 10 minutes.
grab my attention and like have me like into it, I fall asleep.
Yeah.
It could be at 12 in the afternoon. It could be at midnight. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I could, on the counterpoint, I could start watching a movie at midnight, and if it just has me engaged and everything, I'll stay up till like 3 in the morning, watch the whole thing through, and not fall asleep
it's
once.
damn old age because when we were younger, when we were kids, we would stay up and watch them.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that when the movie's good, like your mind keeps going and it keeps you
No,
awake.
Yeah.
But when it's not good and you're not engaged and you're not like thinking about like,
Okay, so when we were kids, I mean, did we think every movie was great? We must have watched some crap,
no, I mean, well,
and it's not like we're falling asleep.
the thing is, well, this comes with age. You know, it's like, yeah, when
But
we
we're
were
working
kids,
now. We're tired. We're
when we were kids, we were full of energy. So,
up all night.
yeah.
Now, before, like, I mean, I'm a big movie guy where, like, I start a movie, I have to, like, finish it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, like, at the theater, like, I don't step out to the bathroom. I'll hold it until it finishes. And then, but, like, with my wife, she's it's more as, like, okay, like, if it's late, like, let's stop it and we'll finish it tomorrow. And I could do that now where, like, this is one we started late. Like, we started at 11. We saw, like, an hour of it or 45 minutes. And then she'll tell me, like, you're falling asleep. Let's stop it. And then we'll stop it. And then the next day catch it or the next whatever following day. We'll watch it. But before I wouldn't be able to do, like, just stop a movie. Good or bad. Now I could just stop a movie and then watch it later. Maybe because those tapes or nothing. So you stay up and watch it. Good or
You
bad.
see, look, perfect example. I tried watching Blue Beetle. I didn't like it. Made me fall asleep. Had to go back and rewatch it. What I missed, it didn't engage me at all mentally.
Okay, so at first,
So another movie I hadn't watched yet that I've been wanting to watch was Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Now that one I did not doze that off. I didn't doze off not one bit.
I think that one could be like a masterpiece.
That movie had me fully engaged because the story, just the whole storyline was great. You know, it just keeps your mind going, you know, and it just keeps you engaged and
It's weird.
You're in it,
Feel
you know?
awkward.
let's touch
It's weird.
base on why you would go back if you from originally you didn't like it, regardless that you missed this that like if what you watched you
because
didn't like, why would
okay,
you go back?
because you wake up at a point and you see stuff happening and you're like, whoa, how did they get here? So that's why I rewinded to see how they got there. And then once I see what I missed, I'm like, well, I didn't really miss much then because they didn't really explain much.
So you just missed a little bit, and you had to rewind a little bit back and then watch.
Like 15 minutes.
Oh, so it wasn't like a big chunk of the movie.
No.
Well, you don't know
okay.
until you see it, like how much
Yeah.
you miss. I mean, it's kind of like a food review. You can't just like buy tacos and then like, what if they're known for their burritos or like what if they're known for their chicken? Like you got to kind of try out the whole menu before you can
You see, but
review it.
for me,
No, you can't compare that.
I just
You
think
can't compare that shit.
I just think DC sucks at making comic movies. That's me.
Or movies. This period movies are
But
like are
that's
interesting.
that's every DC movie that has come out.
Yeah.
I have not liked any DC movie that has come out. The only one that's even come close to me even liking was the original Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Because even the second one was like, come on. It's like
Yeah.
they just went way too far with it and
No, they're good.
it was
Yeah.
over the top. And
But they try to take like the best parts and make it into a whole movie, like
you know,
like,
but
instead of a
but
story.
but the first Wonder Woman, I thought that was done really well. But all the other DC movies that they've made, man, I can't. You know, I can't get behind it. You
and
know,
they're kind of like dark. I mean, not like dark in story, but like just
Well,
like
DC is kind of dark.
but like this. Maybe I mean that's their theme, but the viewing is kind of like dark,
DC was a little bit dark.
like dark scenes and dark.
They're
like,
darker than Marvel.
I mean, and they rarely ever made a good movie. I mean, they knocked it out of the park with Christopher Nolan in the Dark Knight trilogy. That's
Right.
probably their pinnacle right there. That's the peak.
That yeah.
You know, they did a really good job with what was that? It was the one. It was obscure. It was all those superheroes.
Justice League.
Justice League.
No. It was
The Suicide Squad.
Oh, I don't think that was DC though.
I think it was
X-Men. No, not X-Men.
Not X-Men.
Shazam and stuff.
No. I know what you're talking about.
What's the name of that movie, dude?
Watchmen.
Watchmen. There
Yeah,
you go.
Watchmen.
Watchmen.
Is that DC?
Was that DC?
I
I
don't-
don't know. I have to look it up.
Yeah, look it up. I don't think that's DC.
Well, I mean, if it was, then they did
Well,
a really
Watchmen-
good job
Watchmen
with
was
that.
badass.
Watchmen was badass.
Yeah, Watchmen is badass.
You know, but
have you seen that one, Lano?
No.
That one's
There's two,
really
right?
good.
There's like a. I mean, there's like a new Zack Snyder one. This is 2009. Is that the one you guys are talking about?
yeah,
Yeah,
It just says Warner Brothers. Oh yeah, it is DC.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah. You see,
It is
so
DC.
those two are the only ones that are
Yeah,
that were
Watchmen.
good.
Watchmen is a badass one.
Yeah, so
Watchmen
Watchmen
is on the top.
and the Dark Knight trilogy.
But
Yeah.
that I mean, Watchmen was
Those-
kind of standalone. I mean, was it like Universe or something?
No, but it was like a graphic novel
Right,
that
right,
DC made.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so it has like its cult following. But the movie, I think, was done really well.
Yeah, that movie was badass.
It was
man.
awesome.
And that was
Yeah.
Zack Snyder. It says, directed by Zack Snyder.
You know, but like as far as all this other commercial crap that they try to like do summer blockbusters with, like
Yeah.
Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey and Justice League and Aquaman and just nah.
Booty, son, booty.
No, Shazam, I think is part of it.
Shazam was okay.
I mean,
I watched both of them, and they're fun. They're fun movies, you know, like for the kids, you know. But
I was into
Nah.
the Christopher Reeve Superman.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
that's DC. But like this
Yeah.
Superman, the last guy, like I couldn't get into him.
oh, no,
Like
he
you know,
sucks.
I couldn't get. I was like, what? Like I mean, I was as a kid, you know, I'm watching Superman and all of them, Richard Pryor, all that stuff. But this other one, like I couldn't get into
What
it.
about the new? Was it
Flash?
Superman and
Oh.
and Batman? Was it Superman and Batman?
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably
where
the
they
new one.
fight each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they said that one was good. You ever see that one?
I saw it.
Nah.
And it was kind of like
Look, I think Ben Affleck is Batman.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna see Ben Affleck
Yeah.
as Batman, dude.
and what makes them stop fighting?
Mark,
It's just
Mark
like
likes Ben Affleck as Batman. Nah, I mean,
over the
as
Nolan
far as
Batman.
the stature of Ben Affleck is
Yeah.
like kind of fits
So
like
the chin,
best.
the chin, and all that stuff. Like,
But it's Ben Affleck. I don't like Ben
Yeah,
Affleck.
exactly.
It kills it for me. I mean, even though he as far as appearance, it kind of fits perfect of what Batman is. It's just Ben Affleck, man. I don't like that dude.
but to me, it's like
I'm Team Matt Damon.
you see Ben Affleck playing Batman. It's not Batman. Like the Christopher Nolan's, like I didn't even know who that actor was. You just knew he was Batman at the time when he came out. I can't even think of his name right now.
Christian Bale.
Yeah, Christian Bale. Like I mean, he wasn't a big. Was he a big name when he came out, or that made him?
Yeah.
I think he was
It
bigger
was-
after that.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of made him.
He played what's his name? Psycho. Damn.
But I don't know if that was a big hit or big success. I mean, I haven't seen that movie Cycle.
It was like American Psycho or something
American
like that.
Psycho.
No? Yeah.
Now, I don't know
What's
if you know
the
this,
damn dude's
Ricky,
name? And
but
the char-
I was
the
telling
character
Miggy
name.
I don't know.
that after the Justice League, like the studio wanted to like reboot the whole like studio refranchise, so they got James Gunn. He's the new president of DC, so he's taking over the whole studio. He's gonna reboot all the.
He's the guy that
characters.
directed the Guardians.
He directed
movies.
the Guardians, and Guardians, like it's superhero, it's comedy, like the right amount
Yeah.
of music, everything. But he did the Suicide Squad, which a lot of people like. I mean, I wasn't one of them, but a lot of people really liked the second Suicide Squad. But I thought it was like too much, too cheesy, and they try to do the music like trying to do like their own version of Guardians. But to me, I mean, I didn't like it, but the Blue Beetle is the first movie with him in charge, James Gunn. So this was like,
Oh, yeah?
supposed to be like
That's
his
a miss.
the new phase. So this was his
That's a miss
launch.
for me.
I mean, to me, when I'm watching it, I'm just thinking this is a ripoff of Iron Man.
Yeah, he told me that. Like
It's
yeah,
like this-
there's a lot of
Oh,
this
comparisons.
the
dude-
kid in the suit
Yeah.
and all that.
And the suit, has
You know what I didn't like when he gets in the suit? Like how much he complains. Like he's just complaining,
Yeah.
like on how to control it and
Yeah.
all this. Like, dude, shut up already.
But
like,
not only that, it's like he's not controlling it. The suit's controlling himself.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh, so what? It's like this dumb little beaner doesn't have what it takes to control
now-
this thing.
You know what? Now that
You
you,
know?
bring it up, now I'm offended.
Yeah.
The same like shots of the face, like
I
inside
see
the
it.
Yeah.
suit.
I see it. No,
With the computer,
I didn't
the
make
same.
that connection.
The flying up, learning how to fly. Like,
And that's why to me, like Iron Man, is way superior because it's Tony
Tony
Stark
Stark's-
that built it. He built the system.
Yeah.
He knows the system in and out. He built the voice and everything, the artificial intelligence to run it and everything. And this Blue Beetle is just some alien thing that attaches itself to him. And if he doesn't know what he's doing, then I'll do it for him.
Yeah.
Now, Rick, did you
It's like, what kind of affirmative action crap is that, dude?
did you recognize Becky
Hell
G?
out of here.
The what?
Did you recognize Becky G?
Oh no, I probably missed parts with her. in
She
it,
was
or
the
her
voice.
or
The
whatever.
voice of Blue Beetle. The suit.
Nah, I didn't even.
I didn't make the connection, and
yeah,
I don't even think it sounded like her. It sounded like a robot or something.
it was like a robot.
like computer or something.
and then Menu has said that idiot doesn't come out as much.
Yeah.
Lopez, he comes out a lot.
Dude,
all
he comes
over
like,
it.
he's annoying, dude.
Yeah, it's
Too
like
much.
the stupid uncle that's all loud with, like
Yeah.
you said, Lano in the truck
Yeah.
and
No, and
his
then,
stupid
and then,
yells.
I'm
Like,
telling you, and the story is so weak and it's so horrible and there's so many holes in it and it's so flawed. It's like, at what point does the George Lopez character all of a sudden become this, this technical savant,
This hacker.
Oh, yeah.
genius.
where he
Iron Tony Stark.
he mysteriously brings out, what was it? What do you call it? Like red and gold or whatever to block the signal
Yeah, I
of the
don't know what- I
towers
forgot
that
what
way
it's
they
called.
can't see the cameras.
out of like trash cans or whatever. Like he's making some.
And like
thing
it
that-
just so happens it's like Batman having the shark repellent in his belt when the shark's chomping on his leg.
he had it in the garage.
Just
and
so
they were-
happen to have it,
You
just,
need this? I'll do
just
it.
in case I need to, to jam some signals.
Like I can fly a spaceship, like whatever, like
Yeah, then they get that spaceship and he knows how to fly it. Like, come on,
and use it and read
man.
it, and
Like,
like exactly, yeah.
and then the final thing that really put me over the top that you guys thought was funny or whatever was the grandma
I didn't
I didn't
think
think it
that
was
or
was
funny.
funny.
whatever.
Menu thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Menu was one
It's
talking about
like-
the grandma all like.
Yeah,
I didn't see that
It's
part
like-
when she got all like crazy
Ramble?
with a gun. Yeah, I guess like ramble.
So they make her seem like she was part of the revolution and everything, like living her life again.
Like she knew how to be in
from
the
the
war or
revolution.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like, do you guys even know when the Mexican Revolution was? It's like, do you realize how old she would have to be to relive those days? It's like, and I'll explain this to Manuel. He's like, well, she was probably a baby. I'm like, exactly. She would have to have been a baby.
So how does she know how to fight?
and this would be at the end of the revolution. She would have to have been a baby and been about 120 years old right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, man. Nah. It's just, I mean,
And
overall.
I just don't like that. Okay, the Mexican family, and then they do the whole stupid Spanglish
yeah.
lingo. It's like, all right, man, that's already played out.
That's what I
Like,
feel most. That's what bugs me
It's
the
like
most.
it's not funny. It's not.
And-
it's played out.
It's like not even offends me, but like insults me.
I don't
Like
mind
in-
stereotypes, but
No,
it wasn't
I'm
funny.
not
Yeah,
offended.
I
I'm
don't get
just like,
offended.
all right, like
No, but it's like
okay.
how you're saying it's played out. It's like because how many people's families or how many houses do you go over where if the parents speak Spanish only or whatever, or they're talking like Spanglish or whatever?
Yeah. It's
None.
not like
Right.
not like that.
It's like we don't.
It's
Like your mom's not
it's
talking
played out.
Spanish,
It's played out like George Lopez's comedy, man.
yeah.
It's like, okay, the chocolate bunny.
Yeah.
Okay, let's act like a cholo. All right, let's act like we're driving a lowrider.
Yeah.
Like, let's make fun of
don't
some
know.
relatives. Like,
For it to have
whatever.
been a representation of the culture or whatever. Is,
And then
I-
I was asking
I don't
Miggy-
think it's a representation. It's just, I don't know.
I was asking Miggy, like, was that like a real,
I
like
didn't
a
care
real
for
town
it.
or city? Because he said like it was like Panama City, right, or something.
well, didn't it say under
Something-
there
yeah.
was like Panama
And then,
City?
and then it looked, and then it had
looked
me
Miami,
confused. Yeah, it looked like Miami, and then like they're
Yeah.
Mexican. It's
They're in
like,
the Keys, the Key Largo.
So how is it Mexicans over there? Like,
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what we're saying. like
That's what I'm
Miami
saying.
should be Puerto Ricans or Cubans or
no,
something.
Cubans.
Like,
It
yeah.
should be Cubans or I think
But then they
Cubans
said they're
or
Mexican,
Dominicans.
and the whole look like it was like Miami.
Especially
like,
Cubans.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't even know what Panama it looks like, but it was like Panama City. So I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
And the kid, like, I like
It was
him
no good.
in Cobra Kai. So I'm kind of like disappointed. Like this is like the role he got.
it's just the way the kid just kept not yelling. What would you say? How he was acting in the suit.
Yeah, and then he's gonna be all cool with the girl that
Just
like,
yelling and in the suit because he can't control it or whatever, or he doesn't know what's happening.
yeah.
It's like I hate characters like that, man.
Yeah.
That are always like hyper and just constantly.
It's like the first Transformers movie. The first
Marky
Transformers
Mark.
movie
Oh,
would
yeah,
have been
kinda-
so good, dude.
Yeah,
If it wasn't for the way
he's
that
too amped
dummy-
up. He's
yeah.
too amped up.
Like always, too amped up.
Yeah.
Now, the only part I laughed was like when the suit was going on. They're like, "Where'd it go? Where'd it go?" And like it went up his culo. Like that was the only part I laughed because I thought that was funny. Because they're like, "Where is it? Where is it?" And they're like, "Turn around." But other than that, like, I mean, like you said, it's a knockoff of Iron Man. And I didn't know the character before, and like I still kind of don't. And then you saw there's like a after credit scene, like they're gonna try to make a sequel or whatever.
No.
But I kind of expected more from James Gunn.
I don't know. I just think it's a DC curse, and they just don't know how to make movies. Had you had like Marvel writers or something? Well, even now the Marvel writers,
They try too hard. Was Joker a DC movie? No, huh?
yeah,
Joker?
Yeah.
So Joker was good, but the end of it.
The Joker, they're making like
Look at
its own
it
universe.
was
like a
Joker.
universe. They're making
Joker
this
was
other Batman.
good. Joker was good. I'll say 2/3 of it. I'll say 1/3 of it. No, because it's telling you how his struggle is and how he's dealing with his situation.
It's very like depressing. And
So,
stuff.
so it's too much of showing that.
Yeah.
If they would have cut some of that out, then the movie would have been good.
I agree.
Would have been good. Because as soon as he took the whole character of the Joker, that's why I want to see Joker 2. Now that if he's already the Joker, I want to see how, the chaos.
But now they're saying.
starts,
I mean,
you know?
what I've heard is like it's gonna be a musical. So I don't even know. Like, can you
Oh
compare
man,
them?
they're gonna tear it up. They're gonna mess
Can
it
you
up.
compare it or like? I mean, it's Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn, but I heard it's like a musical.
They're gonna be singing a lot.
So I don't know if it's supposed to be funny or what serious or like I don't know what they're gonna do. We have to wait till the trailer comes out.
Wow, I don't know. Joker, I'll give half.
Oh, we forgot to play the movie review.
Half a
intro.
star. Do it. Reverse. This is the last.
It's time for Miggy's movie review.
That was our movie review.
So make sure you do your edit and put that in the beginning.
And then I have
keep it where it's at.
I have these for like our food reviews, yay or nay. So I'll just play it. This is how we felt about Blue Beetle. Our thoughts. So that's how we felt about
That's
the
how we
movie.
felt about Blue Beetle.
That's a tight fart.
And then
I think that was good. Like if we're like, like we're
Well, that
we're
was the beginning.
indecisive about a movie.
I forgot.
It's a close race. If it's like if we can't decide if it's good or not, then it's a tight little.
Well, I forgot to.
If it's a total turd, just
like a meat,
Well, it was supposed to be
a
for the
meat
food
sloppy
reviews.
one. Do you remember going to the zoo and we see the hippos?
yeah.
And they would have their butts up against the wall.
On the glass.
And then when they take a dump, they just like their tail would be slapping the wall and
Oh,
like crap
yeah,
flying
dude.
all over the place.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude.
Is that the LA Zoo?
The
Yeah.
LA Zoo, dude. Remember the LA Zoo had that crocodile that wouldn't move?
Oh yeah. In the front, it was like in the entrance, no?
Yeah, but I remember
It had so many quarters in the eye sockets because people would be making a wish like, dude, we'd go back every year and he's in the same spot. He hasn't moved. I was like,
was
man,
a-
is that crocodile fucking alive?
I always remember those damn hippos, though, dude. That shit was disgusting.
Yeah,
man.
those nipples were ugly, dude. They were disgusting. Yeah, like you said, disgusting.
Well, I forgot for tacos al cabrón or
Yeah, girl.
we liked it.
Yeah, we
That
like
was some
it.
good carne.
What's the phone number, Miggy? You remember it?
Uh,
323?
no.
323-712-0012.
Okay.
Oh man,
I
No,
got
did I
it's
just
not.
give everybody the wrong number?
You did.
323. Hold on, let me look for it. I can't. We gotta have it up written on the board.
Well, you said you're gonna have it up. I think I'm right.
The last four digits are 0012.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah. Oh, 20.
207.
323 207 0012. Call us.
One more time.
All right.
Say it.
323 207 0012. Call us if you think we're wrong, you like the movie. Like, if you think we're being sensitive with our culture or why we should like the
I'm not
movie or what.
offended. I'm just.
Call us why, and then if you have a movie for us to review, call us. Let us know.
I know, man. Let's get some suggestions from the people out there.
Let us know because I did start watching because I wasn't sure if we are gonna play. I did start watching Ready Player One today. About 30 minutes before the show started, and I was already getting into it.
You haven't
My
watched
wife,
it yet, huh?
No, I haven't watched it.
my wife was getting into it. She was like,
Where,
I stopped her.
It's on it. Where'd you watch it on?
It's on Prime, but like it's on
Oh,
Prime,
okay.
but then it takes you to like free V or something like that where it has commercials. But
An old movie. I don't know if you've seen it with Leonardo DiCaprio that I saw. Body of Lies. Have you seen that?
no,
Sounds familiar.
Body of Lies, no.
Body of Lies is so good, man. It's DiCaprio over there in the with all the terrorists.
Okay.
2008, it says here.
Yeah, that's a good damn movie, man. Really good.
No, I've never. I
We
Ridley
it just
Scott.
we were just looking through movies and then seeing what to watch.
Oh, really? Scott directed it.
Yeah, I put it on. Man, that movie is damn good.
check it out.
Body of Lies. Leonardo DiCaprio and Russell Crowe.
Oh, Russell Crowe.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, I mean,
damn good movie.
where'd you see it on so everybody could watch it?
Max? No.
HBO Max. Okay.
No, Netflix.
Netflix. Anybody follow the Golden Globes?
Nah, I don't watch none of that crap.
I mean, the top movies. Have you seen any of the
No.
top movies? I haven't seen them. I mean, I don't even know. All the top movies now are like not commercial movies. Like
They look like indie flicks, huh?
kind of, yeah.
It's like with streaming now, you don't even know when they're out or when they're streaming or what, dude. You know, it's like this. It's like I keep on seeing like for what movie? I forget, man. But even the whole time when they were bombarding you with the stupid Barbie movie,
Oh, yeah.
Oppenheimer.
it's
That
like I never knew when the hell it came out in theaters or when it started streaming
No,
or
I
it
think
started
that
doing it at the
was-
same time.
But Barbie's
That
streaming
was
on
a
Max.
streaming,
I
right?
just saw it recently, like
Yeah.
maybe a couple weeks ago.
Well, that's why. But it's like you it's so hard to tell when they're out and when they're streaming or.
Oppenheimer, I think one. My dad told me it's out somewhere, but when I looked for it, like I had to pay for it, so I haven't seen it yet. Oppenheimer, But I heard it's like 3 hours,
Do
black and white.
Do you guys like movies where like it's like an apocalypse happens and then not kind of like a Walking Dead scenario where people are something happens with the world and
Are you
then
talking about? There's
people,
a Netflix movie my parents
family or
kept telling me to
something
watch. Is that the one? It's on Netflix.
Kind of like just like a survivalist movie.
Yeah, where you then they come across other people that that are also trying to look for food and water and
Is that?
it's I think we saw one on Netflix. I forgot the name of it.
Does it have the girl for Pretty Woman? What's her name?
Julia Roberts?
Yeah,
No. Oh, I seen that one though.
because they said that one. They said it was really good, but I haven't seen it yet. It's like apocalypse.
Oh
something.
yeah. I saw that one. That one is good.
Leave the world behind.
Yeah, I saw that one. I don't want to blow it.
But you said we should see it though.
Yeah, it's really good.
Came out December 8th.
December 8th.
But it's an apocalypse movie, right? Like they said that like the computer goes out of the internet and something goes
Okay.
out. But this is not the one you're talking about.
I have we saw that one though. Me and Vanessa saw that one too.
So we should see it, me and Miggy.
I have a huge gripe with that movie, but I don't want to tell you.
But you want us to watch it, see it, before we could talk about it? But my parents are like, you got to see it, you got to see it.
I mean, watch it.
All right.
I'm not gonna recommend it, but watch it.
Watch it, okay. All right. Well, maybe I'll watch
I don't
it. We
want to
can talk
tell you
about it.
why
All right.
I have a gripe with it because it might.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I
Mess
felt
it
with
up?
Blue Beetle. That's what I felt with Blue Beetle. I was like,
No,
just
Blue
watch
Beetle
it.
just totally sucks.
I know, but I wanted you to. I was like, watch it.
Yeah, it
'cause,
totally
before
sucks.
I see
But
it.
there's a huge gripe I have with that movie.
Okay. All right. I'll
But,
watch it.
I mean-
I'll watch it. Leave the world behind.
Yeah.
If our audience wants to listen,
Oh,
watch it.
you guys want to know a surprise that I watched that wasn't as horrible as I thought it was going to be?
What?
The last Indiana Jones movie,
Oh, it's good.
The Dial of Destiny.
I thought it was.
It was okay.
I thought it wasn't that bad. People gave
Yeah.
it bad reviews. I thought it wasn't that bad. I like when they like that.
No,
stuff.
because that Crystal Skull one, that one sucked. Dude. That was horrible.
Oh.
I mean,
The alien-
the story was just stupid. But this one, I think they kind of learned and they kind of went back to using a little bit of the formula from the original trilogy. Because that's what it felt like. It kind of felt like that should have been the fourth
finale.
one
Uh-huh.
and the last.
Yeah.
And I think it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Like the Swan Song or the last.
Yeah.
One. Uh-huh.
You know, so the reason I came across Body of Lies is because I was telling Vanessa, man, I want a damn good thriller. Like, they don't make damn movies like Seven anymore,
Yeah.
Copycat, like a good thriller, Silence of the Lambs,
Yeah, so
where,
I was just watching it last night.
yeah, like all those good, like suspenseful movies that, crime or whatever, you're
Yeah.
trying to catch a kill. Like, there's nothing good out there. It's all like an apocalypse happening or a damn what else? What type of movies happening right now? Superhero movies.
Superhero movies, apocalyptic movies, or
Like, that's what's going on right now.
yeah.
But like a good thriller, like where it has you like, oh man, like you're trying to
Yeah.
see that, and that's under thriller. That Body of Lies came on, so that's cool because it's kind of like Body of Lies is like DiCaprio, fighting his way, getting information from like the terrorists, working from the U.S. is working with, their alliances over there and trying to take down this one terrorist guy that's kind of like Bin Laden,
Right.
So it's kind of like a quick moving, kind of like Man on Fire, where he's trying to work his way to the guy or not, or to the, Man on Fire is trying to get the girl back, but then Caprio's trying to get to this guy.
Right.
And so that whole thing kind of like,
Well, that's what I'm saying. You probably got that whole vibe because it was the same director from Man on Fire to.
yeah, see, I don't know. I gotta learn the damn Directors. Like
Yeah,
I never
really.
pay attention. I never make the connection with directors.
Yeah,
I know,
Ridley Scott.
like some people follow directors. I haven't done that.
Yeah, like you
And
said
I
right
bet
now,
you the
like
styling was all the same, right? It
Yeah.
was kind of like familiar to
Oh.
Man on Fire.
not
That's
exactly like Man on Fire, but
why there
along
were
those
cues
lines.
in there, right?
it was
yeah.
it was nice because the way they track people,
Yeah.
they show a satellite and then they're like able to zoom in to the area where they're at over there in the Middle East. And then it's just like zooms out and then like
Right.
the next like the style of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like same thing. And yeah, I mean, so that's how I came across Body of Lies, but that's what I was wondering, like, man, they don't make damn good suspenseful movies anymore.
Well, now like
Stupid horror movies. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Well, like I'm following because of the whole Yellowstone thing. We just like me and my wife are trying to watch everything that guy is like produced or made. Taylor Sheridan.
Yeah, Taylor Sheridan.
So we just saw we saw a couple of his movies, Wind River, and Hell for High Water. We just saw those, but like they're all like it's all like Indian cowboy stuff, like that era. Because she really liked Tulsa King. We really like 18.
I guess movies go through their
1923, and then
go
the
through their
Yellowstone.
thing. Because like the 80s, it was all like the comedy, like the Caddyshacks and
Yeah, well, there's one success,
Uncle
and everybody tries to
Bucks.
copycat it. Like they try to like it becomes like a era or genre. Everybody's trying to like do the
Weekend at Bernie's, that stuff. And then you had the action, the old school action
Yeah,
ones.
all the blockbusters.
48 Hours.
You guys remember
48 hours,
Soul Man?
dude.
I've been trying to find it for my wife,
Soul Man, yeah.
but no one has
Soul
that.
Man.
No
Yeah,
one-
with
It has a long name.
what's it? C. Thomas Howell.
Yeah. See Thomas Howe.
Oh, I gotta see the
Where he
preview.
paints his
Ours,
face black.
Yeah, that's probably why you can't find
Yeah,
it.
you can't find it anywhere. I showed my wife the trailers, and we want to see it, but like you can't get it. You
That's
can't buy
probably why
it.
you can't find
You
it.
can't buy it anywhere.
You gotta find it on a DVD somewhere.
yeah,
in
that's
the
where DVDs
bin.
come in handy. Like you gotta find it.
Yeah, dude.
Some more
That's why we gotta
VHS
find-
collection.
That's why we gotta find Tropic Thunder, dude, before they break all those damn.
Oh, they still show it.
Yeah,
They still
show
shot.
it.
Yeah.
Now, well, you're gonna mention when I said Julie Roberts, like a Netflix movie you just saw that was good or something, but I
That one. It was that one you pulled up.
oh, it was the same one.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
one.
that was one. Oh,
Yeah, because I remember like Julie Roberts. Yeah, I just saw a movie with her
that was the same one.
on that thing, and yeah.
So that's
it
you have a
was-
gripe. All right, I'll try to watch it.
Yeah, because Mark and his wifey, recommended that movie to us.
Was that Netflix one?
That's where it's on, no?
The
Yeah,
Julie,
yeah.
Julie Roberts one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Julie Roberts one. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so people are talking about it.
See, like the good, like suspenseful one, like kind of like the apocalypse thing happening. Was kind of like what is that? Birds, the one with Sandra Bullock.
Oh
The
yeah,
Netflix? Birds. something?
Bird Box or something
Bird
like
Box.
that?
I never saw that. Was those good?
That
Did they do
was-
two?
Yeah.
That was a badass
Yeah,
movie, dude. That was suspenseful, dude.
That was
That was really good.
that's a movie or a series?
No, it's a movie.
That's a movie.
It's a movie.
Now that one, she can't see.
They can't make
ID.
noise.
You gotta-
and you can't you have to blindfold
No, you got to blindfold yourself.
and you can't make noise.
No, because
I think you can make noise.
there's
but
another
just,
one with the girl can't make noises. You have to whisper like
Yeah, that one's a Quiet Place.
Quiet Place. I haven't
one-
seen both
yeah,
of
Those
those.
are good.
Quiet
dude.
Place.
Those are good.
But you
Oh yeah.
you've seen the sequels on that too, or they just
Yeah.
got carried away? Oh, so they're all good.
Yeah.
So those I haven't seen. That Bird Box
Bird Box is a good suspenseful
Yeah.
movie.
and Quiet.
That one in Quiet Place.
Only because I've been trying to find that good suspenseful.
Yeah. If
Try to
you,
track
if you
down
haven't
a
seen,
serial
if you haven't
killer.
seen Quiet Place, check out Quiet Place.
Which one first? Quiet Place.
No, I think I've seen that Quiet Place. Isn't it in the beginning where that little girl gets killed because she made a noise or something? Or is that Bird Box?
Now they have like twists at the end or no? Like why they can't talk or see? Is that it's apocalypse stuff or no?
Sort of.
Kind of.
Yeah, sort of.
Kind of.
Are you guys ready for the apocalypse?
Yeah,
I
got
told you.
my-
Ralph
got
told
my-
me. Ralph told me something. Well, he told me like a few months ago that something's gonna happen in the next 6 months.
in the next 6 months.
Yeah, that he's been seeing all the on the message boards of the UFO stuff. I don't know something.
It happened already. Michigan won the national
Was
championship
that what-
last night. That's what that was the big thing.
He was like something's gonna happen.
Harbaugh's becoming the Raiders head coach.
Is that real?
No, now that he's done everything he
Yeah,
can do in
I don't
college.
I don't know. Gruden might be. Oh no, I think Gruden's being a coach over there in the Saints.
Offensive coordinator or the head coach? 'Cause
Some kind of
quit
coach.
on
Some kind of
Dennis
coach.
Allen or something.
Or like some kind of advisor or something, no?
He was a consultant last year, but now he's gonna be like hired because he was doing it for free.
Oh.
Because he's in a legal battle with the NFL. But then
Wait,
now I think
consultant
he's
or is he
gonna
be like a GM or something?
he was like consulting, but now he was gonna be like some type of coach. I don't know, like a quarterback's coach. I don't think like an offensive coordinator. Or I don't know.
I heard he wouldn't take nothing below like head coaching. I thought.
I was thinking about that. Like these guys, like why not? I mean, the goal is to win a damn Super Bowl, right?
Right. So like, who cares?
Like why
who takes
not?
credit?
Yeah. I mean, they have such like a damn ego.
Yeah.
Where head coach, I'm gonna win it. Like, dude.
That's
I
what
guess,
it is.
and like you want to talk to me about the love for football and this and that, whatever, but you have this ego that you have to be the one in charge of the damn things. Like, dude, just
I mean,
put that shit
he was
aside
a-
and start
yeah.
racking up championships, man.
That's when you that's when you
You
find
make
out
millions of
that
dollars.
it's all about
and-
them individually and not
Yeah,
about
it's
they
like-
don't care about the team. They just care about their individual
I mean,
success.
he started off like interning or whatever, then quarterbacks coach, and then offense, and then head coach. So like you say, if you want to win, just win.
You see, well, with Gruden, the thing is, I don't think anybody gives him any credit for that Tampa Bay team
No, it's Dungy's players. Those are Dungy's players.
and that championship.
The Dungy's players, and
Yeah.
then they knew exactly what
Yeah.
they were doing.
So that's why I think he wants to come back and build something up himself, which he was doing. But I don't know who had it out from, and
Well, he did it twice. He did it the first time with the Raiders, the second time with the Raiders. He was building something, then all of a sudden,
I don't know who had it out from that leaked the
emails or whatever.
yeah.
And that's he wasn't even like he was what do you call it, collateral damage, but became that like it wasn't even about him. Like weren't they investigating the owner of the Washington Redskins?
Yeah, something.
And
like that.
his emails were like in the pile or whatever.
He blew it out of the water.
He's bullshit.
He's bullshit.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Bullshit.
Hey, I wanted to before the year ended, I was gonna talk about this story.
Okay.
I heard about this story. This old man, amazing story. I thought it was amazing. This, I think I mentioned it to you. I was talking to somebody in the family over the holidays, but this old man from I think Rancho Cucamonga, that's still a substitute teacher, a history teacher. 95 years old, dude. 95 years old.
They're still letting him teach.
He's still teaching.
as long as he's
it was
still
a
smart, or-
story I saw across YouTube, but I think it was like on Channel 7 or whatever, like a quick clip. But this old man was walking around like, I mean, of course he looked, because 90, but like a 95-year-old, like he was walking around like if he was like 80. Like sharp.
Yeah.
Sharp. Still, and they were interviewing the kids. The kids loved him. They really would relate to him, and because he lived through the Depression, and then he also went to World War II, and then so he's been a history teacher, but now he's a substitute teacher. And he was talking like still sharp, walking like pretty damn good for 95 years old, man. And I was just in amazement because to see him at that age,
Yeah.
how he's moving around, and it's just crazy. It's like, man, I hope.
I think what the key is,
Because the way I feel when I get up in the morning, I mean, I move worse than he does.
He's not
the way
doing,
he looked.
cryotherapy and
This past weekend, I did some yard work and I was all stiff and
mess up the whole. You did that
Vanessa
Saturday.
saw
You're
me,
out
yeah.
Monday and Sunday.
but as far as like you saying that like he's sharp and everything,
mentally strong.
I mean the thing is you gotta keep. It's like you gotta keep your head sharp. You gotta keep reading stuff. You gotta like do like challenge yourself mentally.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's why you see like an old person thing to do is like do crossword puzzles. You know, because it gets you thinking. You know, and you never let your brain stop working.
Yeah, yeah. It never gets stagnant and just fade away.
You know, or you know, get up and you know, like us. It's like I picture us. You know, get up and go play golf. You know, it's like, but you know, it's like because
No, that's more. That's.
But I mean, I'm saying, you know,
Your
it's
focus.
like you have something to do.
I'm gonna start getting up in the morning. I'm gonna start doing calculus every morning.
No, but I mean, because you know, like how my dad complains a lot about being locked up in the room and everything. It's like, why are you complaining, dude? It's like you can still drive. You still have a license. You have a car. It's like get out there and go do something.
Yeah.
It's like if you don't want to be locked up in your room, you know, go to a park. Go sit down on a bench. Go people watch. You know, go to those senior centers where there's
but
other.
It's hard. It's hard to do that when you've never done that, though.
Well,
Well, that's what we keep saying. Like
It's easier
that,
said than done.
that ranch life. Like you still got to wake up and feed the horses. You still like they
See,
stay
like that,
busy.
like old ranchers, they're constantly moving,
Yeah.
like doing stuff. That's why they stay.
Like
they
I watch
reach
all
that
the
age.
like gold rush shows still, and like some of those guys are in their 70s, 80s, like you know, climbing up side of the mountains and like you know digging stuff, and it's just like because they're still out there doing it every day. Like they're not just sitting home, like watching TV or like you know deteriorating.
Yeah. But that's
So
what it is, man. Like
you
Tom,
just gotta have something to do, dude.
Tom Petty said it, man. You never slow down. You never grow old.
But to have a long life, I think you gotta take care of your body, and part of taking care of your body is getting the right adjustments and chiropractic.
Oh, yeah. What happened with this guy?
I was gonna bring it
How-
up. 'cause
how was,
since this guy didn't bring it up, I was
King
gonna
of
tell
segues
you.
over here.
I was gonna tell you. Well, you know, talk about being all stiff and everything.
Okay, so Meg went to the chiropractor on Monday.
So I finally pulled the trigger, and I went to this chiropractor that I've been following on Instagram and YouTube.
And you went to him because he has a big enough crane to
yeah.
hoist your fat body up.
What's his name?
stretch you out.
honestly,
What's
because
his name?
I've seen him work with like big dudes on his
How
videos.
does he even approach you? Like,
I'll
I
tell
mean,
you, dude.
how-
He
mean,
did struggle.
where
he
the hell-
kind of
What's
like-
his name? What's his name? Or you don't want to
Like,
tell
how
us?
do you even
Ryan. Look up Back to Action chiropractor.
Okay. Let me see.
I
Back.
think it's like Ryan Heinstad or Heistad.
Okay. Yeah. Handstad. Ryan Handstad.
Heinstad. There we go.
Oh, this guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Ryan yeah. And man, I say
Heinstad.
it,
Okay,
Handstad.
there we go. Heinstad.
I heard he was expensive.
Kind of,
You see,
but
he's on YouTube. He's on Instagram.
yeah. And I finally pulled the trigger because since I do follow him on Instagram, he had they posted a special saying that if you mention the posting, they'll take $100 off the initial price for like new clients. And so what they do is they you call a booked appointment, but they're gonna charge you up front. And normally they charge $325, but since I was able to get that $100 off, I was able to do it for $225.
Man.
So it went. They did their evaluation. They ran their test. He did the X-rays and everything, and he gave me the first adjustment and the body work. And he was like, he was checking me out, and he was saying that it's like because it looks like everything's so tense on my muscles and everything.
This is looking at you, or this is after like the X-ray, like
After the X-rays.
okay.
And like after like just like an interview and like telling him all my problems and everything.
You haven't even stood up in front of him yet, or you
Yeah, I
have?
stood up in front of him. And he could tell that I was like leaning to one side and I was all crooked and everything. And actually my hips were kind of like crooked.
Did you put his hands on your hips so he could see how off you were?
No, but
But,
he was
like-
able to see from the X-rays.
So go. I mean, you walk in. Tell me like step by step. Oh, I need to hear it. No, I don't know. Like,
Okay, so he
you
drives.
do the X-rays.
He drives
then you
into
go
the parking lot, and
It's in a strip mall, you know, and
there's a couple of parking spots.
I had to circle
like-
a couple times before I found a parking spot that I wanted to park at. So then I finally parked, and I sat in the car for a while, you know, because I got there early.
but you told me before you got your parking spot, you kind of butted heads with another car, and you guys were deciding who was going to go first,
and they made you tense.
and then Miggy went a little bit, and then you know.
Then I was debating whether or not I should finish my coffee because then I would have to go to the bathroom. But then I figured we might have a bathroom there.
But then he didn't want to be
that's not an
talking
issue.
with coffee breath, and
Now, did he ask you if you want to be on Instagram or YouTube or no?
No.
Okay. It's not their fault.
I think you should because
That's what I say. Do they give you a discount or if you do it?
Well, actually, when you're filling out the paperwork, it says on there.
looking at those pictures, how he's cracking necks, man, that makes me want to go. Those people look like they're getting killed.
All right.
Look at that lady up there. Look,
Yeah,
go
no,
up.
he's
Look
good,
at-
dude. He's good.
Look at that lady right there on the top left corner. She's dead, dude.
So you do the X-rays. He looks at you. He's like, "You're tight. You're crooked." And then
Yeah,
what
so
does this work on
so
first?
he says to start off, he has to use that percussion
Uh-huh.
gun, you know, to loosen up the muscles and everything.
Like a shotgun.
No, it's like your massage
Yeah,
gun.
I have one. I have one. Yeah.
The one that
I got
pulses,
one with the heated tip now.
Oh, okay.
you know, but his was big, dude. It was a huge freaking thing.
Well, for you,
Yeah. So that he's like, well, this I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna hurt, but we got to do
You
it.
got to get the jumbo pack
Oh,
for you.
You know, so I lay down on my stomach and
They did the
he
white
starts
strap.
pounding me with this thing, dude. Shit hurts so bad.
Oh yeah.
On your shoulders.
Yeah, everywhere. It's like,
Were
but
they
then,
patches?
huh?
Were they patches he stuck on you?
No,
The
it's
percussion gun,
That,
it's a
that
pistol.
gun, that
Like a-
vibrating gun.
Oh.
It's like I have one. In
You
the
have one. You use it on your neck and everything.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. And so he has this one. It's like, but it was a big gun, and like every time he hit my problem areas on my shoulder, my neck, and everything, it's like, dude, they felt so good, but it hurt. You know what? So he was like right there doing that for a while, and then he just started doing the adjustment. You know, 'cause I told him that my main problem was
Dude, look at that middle picture. He's got that girl's head in his crotch. Like, look at that.
on
And
the
he's
top
happy.
left. Oh
no,
shit!
right in the
sorry.
middle.
Oh,
yeah, but right there, that adjustment that he does right there, dude, on your neck, man, it feels so good after, dude.
I don't know if I want his balls on the top of my head. I don't know about that damn.
Close your eyes. You don't even know he's there.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel that he's there. What do you mean? I'm not gonna know he's there.
You didn't get
I'm
that
gonna-
close.
Well, he's pretty close on that one. He's teabagging her.
All right.
Oh, that strap right there.
The white
That's the
strip,
shit right. Did he do that to
Yeah,
you?
yeah, he
do
did.
that?
Yeah.
head to toe.
What did you feel
I
that
didn't,
crack?
you know, I felt it, but I didn't feel it all the way
You
throughout.
tensed up
I think I messed up and I tensed up because I only felt it like halfway.
when
Like
But,
your neck
um,
to your
But
shoulder.
but he was, you know, it's like I know, like with anything like chiropractic or acupuncture, it's gonna take time. It's not just gonna be like one miracle adjustment and that's it. You're done.
Yeah, it's adjustments. Like
You
you said,
know,
little
so
by little.
yeah.
You get loose.
So I'm going back next week.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Now how, the price difference now like to
That-
maintain is
as-
it cheaper?
I think it's gonna be like $80.
Oh, that's
every
that's
visit
good.
after.
That's good.
Oh, okay. Because I mean you did all the X-rays, you
Yeah.
did all that, and so that's probably what
So that's
that
the
price is
initial. So that everyone after that,
When
It's
he
like
puts
80.
that strap on, as soon as he starts, I mean that sounds kind of disgusting. When he puts
The white strap. That's what it's called. Right.
whatever,
yeah,
you just gotta like as soon as he starts putting it on, like
Just
like
let
try to
everything go.
Just,
Yeah.
but you try to just start going to sleep,
Yeah.
and then let him just do his thing. Because if you're like you're waiting for it, then you're
Yeah.
gonna tense up. Because that's what I noticed when I went with the other chiropractor.
yeah.
I had to start just all right. He's putting it because it's kind of nice when he puts it on and kind of stretches your neck out a little
Yeah.
bit, loosens you up, and then just gives you a good little yank.
No, but the adjustments. What was surprising
He starts in the
is
top bottom.
that like all my problem on my lower back is on my right side, in the right sciatic. So I thought when he's doing like that that thing where he jumps on where he has his light on your side
Oh yeah,
and
he
you bend
hops
your
on-
knee and he hops on your knee and everything.
Yeah.
Well, I thought on my right side was the one where it was gonna release the pressure where it felt, but it was the opposite.
Oh.
It's like when he did the left leg
Like
and he hopped on that.
a bigger crack.
That's where I felt. I was like, oh man, it's like that's where I felt it. It felt so good after.
But see, that
You know,
kind of
and
makes
then-
sense. It's like
I know.
like you've been like yourself trying to adjust the wrong spot the whole
I've been
time.
favoring
The wrong side.
my left side
Oh.
this whole
That's where you
time.
need a professional. Yeah.
I know I'm reaching, but at any point did you fear of letting a fart go?
Nah, because I already had coffee in my system. So,
Well, I ought to do it.
no,
Gives
I
me,
mean,
gives me bubble guts.
what was funny is when he does the one where he's trying to like crack your, I guess, your ribs, because he does your ribs like on your back, like he'll kind of like hug you and make a fist underneath your back, like in between your
yeah,
shoulders.
yeah.
And that's like kind of like where
He
your
hops
ribs,
on you, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
where he was having a hard time getting his arms around me and like lifting me up and doing. He's like, man, it's like I'm gonna need a beer after this.
He's so mad.
He's a nice guy and everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's cool, dude. He's super
You're
cool.
a massive human being.
I told him, shit, Doc, I'll buy it for you, man. I'm feeling good.
How often
dude.
you got to go back?
He says he wants to do once a week until I'm feeling like better, and then from there we can stretch him out.
Was
Like more.
there's something
maintenance
he was
stuff.
trying to get to and he couldn't do it, or like
'Cause-
this is a little bit like we'll try it again next.
Well,
time?
yeah, because you got to go little by little, you know.
Crane operators are expensive, man.
Now he
Well,
did
what
the
was
toes,
fun-
the
well-
knees, everything.
Well, like the hips, when he grabs your leg and just shaking
Yeah.
and yanks on it.
I
that
hate
shit.
that.
Oh,
I
dude,
hate
that
that.
shit felt so good.
No,
man.
man. When they do that,
Yeah.
when they do that, like they pick up your leg and then he
Yeah.
yanks, right? It feels like your leg
Out of
comes out of
socket.
your
Yeah.
hip socket.
Maybe they didn't do it right. I mean,
I always tense up on that. Like,
Yeah.
that,
But if you
I
need it,
hate
you need
like
it.
that. Hurts.
Nah, I like it when I feel that. And then
I already know how it feels, and I mess up because I tense up when that
Yeah.
thing, and I think I make it worse by tensing up. But man, that pop. Oof.
Well, it's funny is I told him too that my wrists, I always have my wrist hurting,
Uh-huh.
and so when he went to go crack my wrists and everything, like go crack my knuckles, my hands, it's like he feels my hands. He's like, oh man, it's like yeah, those are mechanic hands. Like yeah, dude, it does.
so like he knew
Damn
you're a
reptile
mechanic and stuff.
hands.
He asked us what you do.
Huh?
He knew you're a mechanic. He asked
Yeah.
us what you do,
Well, yeah, because he asked, you know, it's
like what you do repetitively. Or,
yeah, you know, do the mechanic work, do it repetitively. But then I tell him also that, you know, we have the small business. So in the mornings, I'm on the computer at least a couple hours every morning, you know, and then I drive a lot, you know, so you gotta tell him everything,
Yeah.
like how your day is.
Did anything pop that like you weren't expecting, like a elbow or like sometimes they do the ears or your side or like you're like I didn't know this thing.
No,
pops or
but
anything.
the elbow, I hate the elbow pop, dude. That's the one
I
for
don't
me.
think
That
I've had a elbow pop.
yeah,
sometimes
he,
it's, like,
he
jerky or
gets your
something.
he gets your arm and like he kind of tries to like hyperextend it and like it
Oh,
pops.
I don't think I've done
That's the
that.
one I hate. That's the one that
Like it's a
like,
funny
ugh.
bone type of thing,
Yeah,
or-
that's the one that gets to me. But
So the knees, the legs. So he just works his way down. What do the X-rays look? Did he see something like, oh, this is pretty
yeah,
bad? Like
but
it's
my
overfed?
hip, my right hip was dipping down, and then he just he lines up your X-ray to like a curvature line of how your spine should be.
Oh,
And it starts showing you the points on your spine that should be following the curvature line and how far off it is.
His X-ray shows that his skeleton is also fat.
okay, do you have that X-ray?
Nah.
You don't give it. He hasn't sent it to you on a.
I just thought
No,
of
they
I just
have it
thought
on
of
there.
a shirt idea like Mickey's crooked spine, like the
The crooked spine at a
you
slot.
wear it and you have his
No, but
curvature
what's
of
a
the
trip
spine.
is that he says that like a lot of people now, you know, it's like he's seen it a lot. It's like especially with the cell phones now. It's like how everybody's always looking down.
Oh,
It's like
yeah,
a
yeah.
He
syndrome
says that
something.
as much as you can, try to bring it up to your eye level because he was seeing in my neck, like the spine area in my neck, since you know your head's going forward so much. That there was even some like bone spurs starting to, and I'm like, damn, dude, it's like, and I'm conscious of that. You know, it's like
Yeah.
I try not to like be looking down on my phone
I've
so
heard
much.
about it, so then I'm like that.
Yeah.
Like you say, I'm cautious of it too.
And it's like I'm always like trying to sit up too and everything, you know, and The one thing he did tell me though, to help fix the neck, and I already had this little apparatus from a previous chiropractor that I went to. It's like a little block with a certain curvature cut out on it. And it says for like 20 minutes a day, try to like lay down on it.
Oh,
That way you get your curve back in your...
Oh, we have one of those. We have
Yeah.
one like with little like nubs, and then one without nubs. Like a
that
little,
feels
like,
good. Like when
But you really-
when I
bought
like
at the
lean
county
on a
fair.
rail.
Yeah.
And I
But the thing is with this thing, it's like I was kind of using it wrong. I wasn't putting it in the right position. And you really got to put it like right under your back and like really let your like head hang over it and, try to do at least like 10, 20 minutes a day.
Now you're all done walking out. You felt like more like flexible, like maybe I
Walking
don't know,
on
taller,
toes?
more looser, or
Well,
less stiff, maybe.
less stiff. I'm feeling really sore today though, dude. I'll tell you that.
Also, you
Really
worked you-
sore. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was yesterday. But that's what's gonna happen because when you get adjusted, you're moving stuff
Well, he's stretching
that hasn't been
muscles,
moved.
too.
Yeah. So
success.
This is gonna be.
I think so.
For 2024. I mean,
because actually today at work, I was able to be a lot more comfortable at work, moving around and everything. I wasn't.
What
Like,
about your ankle?
he
how
did
was
the
it?
ankle too.
less pain, like you more flexibility, like because I remember you said you're having some pain.
No, because actually I was taking some stuff the menu I brought from Mexicali, and it was kind of like working for a while, and I stopped taking it. But once this dude made the adjustment and everything, it really started hurting. So I took a pill yesterday. It doesn't hurt right now.
So Tustin, but it was about an hour, 20 minutes. How far was that drive?
No, it was about
How far in advance?
45 minutes.
You gotta make your appointment because I'm sure he's busy with a bunch of appointments.
Yeah, and I don't think he opens Tuesdays. I think he's only open Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I think one Saturday a week.
Say you call like
Well, when I made
When's the next available
this appointment, I called the week before. I believe it was Thursday. Yeah, Thursday or Friday. No, it was Thursday. And the girl had told me that the first available she had was Monday at 11. So I was like, all right, that's cool. That'll work.
Kind of.
you want to do it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I want to try it. I mean, this is gonna be for 2024. We're gonna follow Mickey's chiropractic journey to good health.
See if he starts
step by
walking,
step.
See if he feels good enough to start walking.
I mean, I did notice you were like little like swifter in your feet coming in, walking in. But I mean, you said
Maybe-
you have pain like getting out of bed. I mean, right now you're sore. Like, so we'll have to see if it just starts like going away. It's just like I'm happy to hear what he said because like a lot of chiropractors, like I don't want to say they're not the real deal, but it's not what you expect when you go.
They
No,
just,
because
they just
do
want
stuff.
their
They have
$60.
Yeah, they
and-
have a routine of what they do, and they just want you in and out the door.
yeah.
Where like to see them actually like
You know, and
work
that's
head to toe
why-
popping you. That's what I want.
Yeah. After so much,
You want your toes popped?
like after so much searching on YouTube and Instagram, it was down to like 3 people that I was like seriously considering seeing. He was one of them. There was another guy in Houston
Yeah,
that
the-
does a similar thing.
he does the wing ding or what's the name?
Yeah, the ring dinger.
the ring dinger.
Where,
yeah.
but he has like a table
yeah.
where he actually like buckles you in. You know, it's like he raises your feet
And like he puts these like
and he
pins
puts
down.
these pins in to like lock in your hips.
Oh damn! Oh, I've seen that.
the ring
I've
See
dinger.
that? And then he
I've
puts
seen
like a
that,
towel
yeah.
around your head and
Yeah. I see.
so him I was seriously considering. And there's another guy that's on the East Coast. He travels up and down
Not the guy from
between-
Charlotte or
between
something.
North Carolina.
Yeah,
He's a
and,
big bearded dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
I've seen that guy
Tampa.
too.
So those 3 dudes.
Caparati or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen him.
Funny enough, I didn't know this, but his sister, I follow her slot channel.
Slot machines?
Yeah. Yeah, and I didn't know it until one time I seen them on there. I'm like, oh shit, they're brother and sister. And I started looking. I'm like, yeah, they do kind of look alike.
Well, my wife Laura has
Pretty
an
crazy.
aunt that's in the town where he works. So we're like, oh, maybe we visit the aunt. Maybe we
Oh.
see it or whatever. But it's him, the ring dinger, and then there's some other
Yeah.
guy that I don't know. He uses like some big like hammers and stuff. I don't know about that guy.
Yeah.
Like some like
No, because there's some other I think there's like an Asian guy or Filipino or something. I don't know where he was located at though.
don't get the Chinese. There's a Chinese guy that will like massage your butt. Don't get that guy.
Yeah, I see that guy.
Get that guy.
And then there's some broad.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
There's
And they're like, it feels good. It's all subtitles. But don't
I know which one you're talking about. I've seen him.
But there's a guy, Dr. Homestead, that I was thinking about, but he's in Larchmont. But Larchmont's just like a fancy area for me where I figured it was gonna be too expensive. A Dr. Homestead or Homestead, like an Indian guy, like in Larchmont.
And then there's like this other chick too, Madragon
Oh yeah,
or something like that.
Mondragon or something.
Mondragon?
That's why
Yeah, something like that.
That's why I pronounce. I don't know Mondragon.
Yeah. So I mean, there was a lot of people that I was out there watching and following and everything, and I'm telling you, I narrowed it down to 3 or actually 2. But then when I found Handstand and it goes right here in Tustin, I'm like, oh, perfect. You know, because there were like even some dudes and they were like, oh, you're on the west side, which I hate going to. You know, that I was thinking about going, but once I seen him, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go see him.
I mean, just the fact that you, like what you seen is what he did. I mean, that's worth it.
No, but then seeing him and seeing the different type of people that went in there with the different types of problems, you know, and just all different, you know, body sizes and everything. I'm like, nah, this guy. I think this guy's gonna be able to help.
No, I'm very curious, and it's like you say, you spend the money up front, but like maybe when I get my tax returns or something, I'll start scheduling. But I mean, I think we all need adjustments. I mean, this is our old age.
I definitely need
Routinely, you know, our backs, you know, get out of whack, and then we just don't fix it.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, before you, I'll tell you, or before you run your marathon, but like you're gonna run it soon.
No, I gotta do it during the whole process of training.
I reckon I enjoyed my experience. I'll be going back.
We might be following you on that.
I'll let them know. I'll warn them.
Yeah.
My dad was asking, there's no referral or like discounts if you bring a friend or something.
No.
He wanted me to call you.
Just
like,
give the
I don't know,
shout out, no?
Yeah, the Instagram discount. I don't know how much longer they're gonna have it, but just do that.
All right.
And keep drifting, yo.
Peace.
Clack, clack, clack.